I decided to make a retro style 3D platformer, much like the N64 PS1 era consoles. I also decided to use the Godot 4 Alpha, which the game engine just came out about a week before I started this. So it was an interesting experience. Very low amounts of documentation, so that was hard to do. But yeah, so just to show it off, your little acorn. Yeah, it's just a classic style platformer. I did intentionally have the resolution at 640 by 480 to kind of emulate that style. And yeah, I just started this about 3 weeks ago, but it went through many phases. It originally started as a Pikmin-like game, so it transformed itself very far from the original. But that was a fun experience figuring out how to do this, and I had a lot of fun polishing the experience a lot more than I usually do for most of my game jam projects. So I only made 2 platforming levels, so this is the second of the platforming level. And then I also did a collectathon part where you have to collect all the sunflower seeds and plant them in the flower pots, which I'll be able to show within 5 minutes. I got pretty good after playtesting about 5,000 times of speedrunning the game. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I had a really fun time making like these dust clouds and stuff for when you're running around. I thought that was a fun thing, and just it was my first time doing any sort of like 3D animation as well. So just getting all the animations hooked up, and yeah, it was a fun time. Using some old squash and stretch on like the springy parts, and him jumping was also a cool thing. I just put in a timer just so you can see how fast you can get through the level, and yeah, so that's the platforming parts that I created. And then I also put in a collectathon part, which was the original part I developed, the collectathon. So you just have to grab all these sunflower seeds that are scattered throughout the level and put them in the different flower pots. So there's one. Oh, I died. Yeah, so you just can bounce around on the mushrooms and collect the different seeds.
Cool. And in terms of feedback, because you don't have the privilege of being able to see, as soon as you boot it up, I just got a big smile on my face. I don't know, just like the visuals, just you have like a visual like identity. Whereas as soon as I saw your game, I was like, oh, this game has like a personality to it, and I just got a big smile on my face. I don't know if that's kind of weird, but it's definitely a compliment.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. I'm not typically not much of an artist, but I really tried to focus on getting a unified style at least.
Yeah, and that's
I think it's really paying off. Yeah, this is super cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then there's the big finale. Ta-da! You can plant the big sunflower on the hill, and then yeah, that's all I have for here. And I definitely want to add more levels and stuff. It's just I wanted to focus more on making it polished and
cool.
Yeah.
Great. Sorry, go ahead. You were adding.
Oh, yeah. I just want to add more levels. I also just quickly want to show off the icon that my girlfriend helped me make, which was the N64 style logo. And I did this for another game jam as well. So I did this for the Great Spring Game Jam. So yeah, I thought that was a cool icon. That's just N64 inspired. Oh, I should probably screen share it.
We don't see
yeah, we don't see it. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. It's just right here. It's just like an N64 style logo.
Cool. I think you've done a great job, and I'm glad you had an opportunity to share, because like I said, my first reaction was to put a big smile on my face, probably because you captured that old school N64 element. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you very much.
Cool.